Okay, seems this bit of raw footage was also pretty short. Guess I'm getting more conscientious of saving after that long stretch. Though we'll see how long that lasts. We've still got plenty of hours to go through before we're done with this game after all. Apparently, we need to be in the light version of the world to get that working. As always, that's annoying as hell. That sort of trans-dimensional crap doesn't make things more interesting. It's just padding in a game that's already pretty damn padded out. And we've got over 15 hours worth of game left to go through before we're done with this one. They've got more than enough length in this game without having to pull this kind of very blatant padding. Oh no! We've made it to one of the first bosses that really feels absolutely bullshit in this game. The Speed Boost boss. The Wii remake of this game went out of its way to nerf this bastard because he is so bullshit. It's not quite insurmountable, but it's still not a pleasant ride by any means. And this fight is part of the reason why I decided to do this game on a version that I think I can pull cheat codes into. I was somehow expecting us to get to this spot a bit sooner than this, though. Shows what I know. And, of course, we have a key here that we can't get to unless we have the speed boost that the boss is holding. Definitely not looking forward to this, but we can at least see if I can manage to beat this clean the first time. I doubt it, but there's no convenient healing fields for this fight, so we've got a bit of a time limit for this bastard. Sure, the light beam does a good job of speeding things up, but the bullshit has only just begun. He's a damn pain in the ass to deal with once it decides to start bouncing around like a pinball. There's only one way to get it out of that loop of pinballing, and that's by going into morph ball form and bombing it when it's in the liquid form. Sure, we get some healing items when the pinball destroys one of the bits of terrain, but the monsters that show up as well don't always drop healing items, and the boss hits hard. There's not that much time to react to the enemy bouncing around if you're in morph ball form, and half an overhead view of things makes it even harder to guess where the hell he's gonna bounce to next. And while jumping around in regular form makes it technically easier to avoid getting hit when he speeds boosts, there's no way to really cause damage to him when he's in the ball or liquid form there. All in all, this fight can feel rather luck-based, even when you know what you're doing, and it is frustrating as hell. Anyway, it didn't take him long to go back to the ball form. I assume this time he's going to do a better job of wearing me down, since there's going to be fewer moments where I can grab a convenient 100 points of health. Yeah, that 10 points of health did not feel like much of a healing right now. Who the hell thought this boss would be a fun encounter, given what we have available to us at this point in the game? This boss fight is a very damning sign that they didn't do anywhere near enough playtesting before releasing this one compared to the first Metroid Prime. Right. Next phase, please let this be the last one. Right. Too much to hope that I could manage to get the job done that easily. Still, you can't say I'm not trying. This is a pretty damn solid effort to beat the boss clean, that's for sure. I'm still praying I manage to get the job done. Seriously, how am I supposed to react to that? Well, that's the last of the 100-point healing items here. Oh God, please tell me this is the last phase of the fight. I can't take too much more of this. Are you fucking kidding me? Again? We're dealing with that glorified pinball again? Oh, I've most definitely already noticed our health is pretty low by now. Son of a bitch! Well, you can't say I didn't try to beat the bastard clean. Still, I don't really see how I can change our tactics up to make that especially easier for us. I'm not entirely sure if I used the cheat code option yet, or if I just stubbornly kept trying and trying and trying. Either way, I am fast-forwarding through this fight, and I feel no guilty conscience, considering we've most effectively shown just how bullshit this guy is to deal with. Again, it's possible to defeat him, but it would feel more like luck than skill for me to get the job done, especially considering how much he bounces around, how unpredictable his path can be, and how limited those moments are when you can actually hit him while we are constantly burning in this atmosphere. Anyway, looks like the game doesn't remember the things we already scanned on this path. Bit annoying, but that's the bloody price we pay for getting our ass kicked last time we tried to take the speed boost cost. Considering how the health bar is dropping, I don't think I entered the invincibility cheat, or if I did, it didn't activate. I'm assuming this attempt went better than the last one either way, but I was kind of expecting our health to not drop at all, because, again, I kind of picked the GameCube version because it's easier for me to pull cheat codes on than the Wii one. Anyway, that makes for everything we scanned last time. Come to think of it, did I bother to scan the boss last time? I suppose we can do it now. Yeah, we already know it's the Boost Guardian. Not some very helpful information considering what we saw when we tried to take him down last time. Now, let's see if I can manage to take him down before we get to 0 health. Eesh. Eesh. Even fast forwarded, this is painful to see. Well, that certainly wasn't a great way to avoid taking damage. Still, somehow feels safer than just staying on the ground and hoping I can roll in on the right spot to avoid taking a hit. Besides, constantly charging a beam means any healing items that show up due to random chance will come to us. That's certainly less annoying than having to deal with constantly chasing after the healing items while at the same time trying to dodge damage from an enemy that moves annoyingly fast. It's not a perfect means of avoiding damage by any means, but I'm liking how little damage we've taken in comparison to last time. I just hope that luck lasts long enough for us to finish this fight, and that we won't just die of the local air before I can grab the healing items that will spawn alongside the upgrade we need to grab from this guy. Right, on to the next phase. Really wish there was more to this fight than just quickly shooting him when he's not a ball and bombing him to convince him to stop being a damn ball. It would also be significantly less harrowing if we didn't have to worry about our health constantly being drained just by being here for an extended period of time. Please tell me we're finally at the end. This boss has more than overstayed his welcome here. And that does it. Looks like I really did manage to beat him without resorting to a cheat code. Or the cheat code just didn't trigger and I was lucky enough to get the job done despite that. That's it? Dear God. Fuck that monster. And fuck whoever thought this would be a fun encounter in this game. And that does it. We've gained the speed boost, which means we've caught the first of the 3 keys in this area. I'm definitely not looking forward to whatever crap we're gonna have to go through to get the other 2 keys for this particular temple. Holy shit. I am just so ready to take a break from this game altogether after contending with the speed boost boss. I'll come back to this game, of course. And there are more bullshit bosses to deal with later on, but still. I don't need to be outright told to do that. In fact, I feel pretty insulted that you felt the need to tell us to do so. Just how many hours into this game are we at this point? And if you felt the player wasn't skilled and observant enough to figure out what to do to get that key after we just got the speed booster, then why the hell were we sent against a boss that damn difficult anyway? There we go. Now it's time to leave. I'm definitely not gonna be thinking too fondly of this little corner of this planet, that's for sure. I wonder if that Luminoth even got a chance to fight that particular boss before he was killed by something trying to possess him. Wait, never mind. The enemy probably didn't have any of our gear when that Luminoth died. That only happened when we first landed on this planet. Bit of a stupid question. I'm kinda surprised those things still generate those healing fields when we shoot them with the dark beam. Of course, I was also expecting to gain some light beam energy for taking them down that way. Guess I'm just being too optimistic considering the sort of crap we have to deal with in this game. Well, at least we gained some light energy there. Not from both living containers, but again, I'll take what I can get, including this rather deserved break.